Let me ask you about something Stephen Colbert said to you, which I thought was funny. He said, I assume the biz in BizStone does not stand for business model. And I know you
Right.
guys are trying to change that biz. You know, you had this recent Chirp conference, and you
Yep.
announced plans to make some money for
Right.
Twitter, which is basically having promoted tweets. I still
That's right.
don't quite, excuse my ignorance, understand the concept that well. Can you explain it to me?
Sure. A promoted tweet is just an organic tweet. It's a tweet that already exists in the system, but it's one that a company like a Starbucks or a Virgin Airlines would like more people to see than just the people that follow their current tweets. So what we're able to do is we're able to provide a platform for these companies to say, look, if somebody's looking for the term coffee on Twitter search, we would love it if the tweet we did yesterday about the new blend that we have shows up at the very top of all of the tweets and stays at the very top. And that's what a promoted tweet is. It just means it's going to get a lot more exposure to a lot more people. So it's just a tweet, like any other tweet, except it's going to be seen by a lot more Twitter users.
So it's only for people who are searching for something? In other words, if I tweeted, oh, I love mint chip ice cream, could a company find that tweet and somehow then send me some kind of Haagen-Dazs or Baskin-Robbins ad?
Well, no, that's not how it works. The way that it works is just, yeah, it is based on search at first, and that's phase one. Later on, we're going to see how that works, and we're going to expand the program. But it has to be you actively looking, typing in the word ice cream, and then seeing a promoted tweet from Haagen-Dazs that's saying something interesting about ice cream, and that's the key. Is that we also have this way of measuring whether or not a tweet is of interest to people, especially a promoted tweet. We're calling it resonance, and that takes into consideration many different things, but the essential basics of it are this. If people are enjoying the tweet, the promoted tweet, then it will remain a promoted tweet. If people in general don't think that this tweet is very interesting, it will cease to become a promoted tweet, and the advertiser will not have to pay for it anymore. So this is good for users because they're only going to see tweets that are interesting, and it's good for advertisers because they don't have to pay for these kind of duds.
Right,
and,
but how do you know?
It's good overall for experience.
How do you know if a tweet is interesting, a promoted tweet? I mean, is it because it's retweeted, or how do you measure that?
That's part of it. We measure it through several different ways at first. And of course, we're just at the beginning, so we're going to see how this works. But retweet is one way that people can interact with a tweet. They can also click on a link in a tweet. They can also click on the avatar of the tweet. There's a lot of different ways that they can favorite the tweet. There's a lot of different ways that people can interact with a tweet, and this signals to us that the tweet has somehow captured their attention. And if a lot of people are interacting with the tweet in a variety of ways, that signals to us that that tweet is resonating with users and that the tweet is an interesting tweet in some capacity. Now, if no one's clicking on anything, people are basically ignoring this tweet, that signals to us that it's probably not a very interesting tweet, and we remove it from sponsored tweets so people don't have to look at it anymore.